Listen to me, because this is about your money, your security, and your future. We are talking about the single most important financial decision you are going to make in your retirement years, and if you get this wrong, you are leaving tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, of dollars on the table. We're talking about your Social Security break-even age. I know what you're thinking. You're tired. You've worked 40 years, you've paid into the system, and you want your money now. You're thinking, Susie, what if I die tomorrow? What if the system runs out of money? I should just take it at 62 and run. That is fear talking, and fear is a terrible financial advisor. When you act out of fear, you lose. The problem is that most of you don't actually know what the break-even even means. You think it's just a math problem, but it's actually a life expectancy gamble. The break-even age is simply the point in time where the total value of the higher monthly benefits you get by waiting finally catches up to and surpasses the total amount of smaller checks you would have collected by starting early. Let's look at the fear factor. You're afraid that if you wait until 70 to get that 77% bigger check than you'd get at 62, and then you pass away at 69, you've lost. But let me ask you this, what is the bigger risk? Dying early and having had enough money, or living until you're 95 and running out because your check was 30% smaller than it could have been for the last 30 years of your life? The greatest fear in retirement should not be dying, it should be living so long that you outlive your money. So, how do you calculate this? You have to look at the numbers with your eyes wide open. If you take Social Security at age 62, you are taking a permanent reduction. If your full retirement age is 67, and you take it at 62, you're getting about 70% of your benefit. If you wait until 70, you get 124%. To find your break-even, you calculate the total missed money from age 62 to 67. If your benefit at 62 is $1,500 and at 67 it's $2,100, you gave up $90,000 over those 5 years. Now, you divide that $90,000 by the difference in the monthly checks, that $600 gap. That tells you how many months of the higher check it takes to pay yourself back for the years you waited. In most cases, the break-even age is somewhere between 77 and 83. If you believe, based on your health and your family history, that you are going to live past 80, waiting is almost always the mathematically superior move. But here is the actionable takeaway you must understand: Social Security is not just a check, it is longevity insurance. It is the only income stream you have that is adjusted for inflation and guaranteed for as long as you breathe. If you are the higher earning spouse, you aren't just deciding for yourself, you are deciding for your survivor. If you wait until 70 to maximize that check, and you pass away first, your spouse steps into your higher check. If you took it at 62 because you were greedy or scared, you have just sentenced your surviving spouse to a smaller check for the rest of their life. Is that what you want? You need to go to ssa.gov right now. Download your statement. Look at the numbers for 62, for your full retirement age, and for 70. Do the math I just showed you. If you have enough in your 401k or your Roth IRA to bridge the gap, use that money first. Let your Social Security pool grow at 8% a year. Where else are you getting a guaranteed 8% return today? You aren't. Stop worrying about winning against the government and start worrying about winning for your future self. Calculate your break-even, look at your health, and make a decision based on power, not poverty. Because you deserve to feel secure, and security comes from making the right choices with the money you have.